Let us take up question number 12 also. It states, find the sum of the first 40 positive integers divisible by 6. Okay, so it's asking about positive integer. Integer means whole number. Okay, so what is the first integer divisible by 6? It is 6, isn't it? Below that, nothing is divisible by 6. And then next integer will be 12, of course. Next will be 18, and so on, so on. Okay. So it is asking that sum of 40 such integers we need to find out. Okay. So from this series, we can very well make out that the first term is 6 and common difference is also 6. Okay. So if the first term is 6, common difference is 6, and then n means we want to know the sum of first 40 positive integers. Okay. So we can just apply this formula. N divided by 2 multiplied by 2 times a plus n means 40 minus 1 times d 6, isn't it? So it's 20 times 12 plus 39 into 6. Okay, so that will be the answer. You can just very well find out what is the answer. Okay, let us take next question. Question 13. Find the sum of first 15 multiples of 8. Again, same kind of question. 15 multiples of 8. So 8, 16, 24, so on too. And we need to find out S15. So here the first term is 8. Common difference is also 8 because it is 8 table, kind of a table of 8. And then n is equal to 15. So S15 means sum of first 15 multiples of 8 will be, we need to apply similarly this formula. We know all the values, 15 divided by 2 and then 2 times a, so 2 times 8 plus n minus 1, 15 minus 1 times 8. So you can find out what is the answer by simple multiplication. Okay, so let us go forward. Let us take this question number 16. Looks like a different kind of question. I will just read it out. A sum of rupees 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to the students of a school for their overall academic performance. Okay, so 700 is the total bucket of money from which the prize has to be given. If each prize is 20 less than the preceding prize, because obviously the first prize will be the biggest one, okay, and the second prize will be 20 rupees less, third prize will be even 20 rupees less. Find the value of each of the prices. Okay, so that is a good question. So sum, it is telling that sum of all the prizes, and actually, do we know how many prizes we are talking about? 7 cash prizes, yes. So there are 7 cash prizes to be given, so we can write down 7. Okay, and all the prices put together, it is 700 rupees. Okay. Each price is 20 rupees less than the previous one. Okay, so the common difference is minus 20. Remember, it's not plus 20, because plus 20 means if we talk about first prize, second prize, third prize, so if it is minus 20, then the first prize is something, second prize is 20 less, third prize is 40 less, something like that. Okay, so that we need to take minus. That is the trick here. And then find the value of each prices. Okay, so basically what we need to do here, first of all, we need to find the first term. What is the first prize? So maybe we can just call it A1 or A0 or A whatsoever. So what is the formula when n is equal to 7? So here it's given that there are 7 prizes, so there are 7 series in that AP. So this S7 is 700. We can just apply the formula, n divided by 2 times 2 into A, we don't know A, the first prize, plus 7 minus 1 times D. D is minus 20, not 20, minus 20. Okay, so we can just simplify. 7 by 2 went here, become 2 by 7. Okay, which in turn will give us around 200. And then here it's 2 times A plus 6 into minus 20, isn't it? So this is 200, and then this is 2A. Basically it will be minus 120. So 2 times A will be 200 plus 120, that is 320, will be equal to 2A. So A will be 160. Okay, so the first prize will be 160, and then we can very well find out. So let us call it A1. A1 is equal to 160. Then A2, A3, A4, A2 will be, common difference is minus 20, so it will be 140. Again 20 less, again 20 less. Then there are total 7 prices. Again 20 less, 20 less, and 7th price is 20 less. And you can very well see that what is the sum of all these numbers. It should come up to be 700. Let us check it. Okay, so 160 plus 140, how much? Around 300. 300. And then 80 plus 120 is 200. Then this is 100. Then this is 100. So put together 700. So it is 700. So this is correct. So these are the prices which we are talking about, which we need to find out. Can we just take maybe one question, maybe question 18? Question 18 looks like a good question related to circle or the circumference. I will read out. A spiral is made up of successive semicircles. Okay, spiral, you know what kind of spiral is like that. Okay, this is spiral. So a spiral is made up of semicircles, successive semicircles with centers alternating between A and B. Okay, so there are 2 centers, A and B. Starting with center A, radii of 0.5 centimeter. Okay, first of all this. And let us call it something, means any point, or so this is 0.5. Okay, this is 0.5. And then we draw another circle. I think yeah, B. This is another semicircle which we will draw, and then that semicircle is 1 centimeter with center B. And then next time again A becomes the center or something like that, and then the radius becomes, for third semicircle, sorry, the semicircle is not very well drawn, but anyway, it becomes 1.5 centimeter, and so on, so on, and then it becomes bigger and bigger. Okay, so this is the spiral. This is the question. Okay, let us just write down what are the various radii or radius of these circles. The first radii is 0.5, second is 1.0, third is 1.5, fourth 4.2, 2.0. As shown here, what is the total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? Okay, so on to, there are 13 semicircles, so 13 set of radii. Okay. Okay, so now we need to sum up the whole length of the spiral. Okay, so this length, I think, yeah, this one, what is the overall length if it goes about 13 times, 13 half circles? That is the question. Okay, so let us just try to tackle it. First of all, we know that it is semicircle, and for the full circle, the length will be how much? 2 pi r. Okay, so for the semicircle it will be half, isn't it? So let us just say that for the first semicircle it will be pi r1, isn't it? Because it is half. And then for the second semicircle, how much it will be? Pi r2, isn't it? And then C3 pi r3, isn't it? And so on to, for C13 it will be pi r13. Okay, and then what is pi r1? Pi is r1 was the first radius was 0.5, second was 1.0, okay, third was 1.5, and fourth was 2. So the common difference between the radius is 0.5, so it is increasing by 0.5 centimeter every time. You can see that. So for the last circle, how much it will be? The last circle, it will be we can always apply this formula, a plus n minus 1 into d. D is also that one. So for the last circle, 12 times 6, 0.5 will be 6.6, and then 6.5. Okay, so that will be the length of the last semicircle. And we need to find out what is the total length. Okay, so we can also write down sigma c, or maybe the total length. sum of the length, which will be, here you see all the pi's are common, so we will just take it common, and then for the first one 0.5, second 1.5, so on to 6.5. So this is what we need to find out, isn't it? You will, yeah, now we need to just find out the value of this one, and this is what, this is sum of AP, okay, with the first term is 0.5. So let us apply the formula. What will be the sum? There are how many terms? 13 terms. So 13 divided by 2 times 2 times A, first term, plus uh, last term 6.5. We can, no, oh, I think we will use this formula, first term plus, we can also use the second formula, but let us use the first formula. A plus L. L is the last term, A is the first term, and n by 2. So 22 divided by 7, 13 divided by 2 into 7, isn't it? So then yeah, this will cut itself, and here 11 times, so 13 into 11, the total length of spiral will be 13 into 11, so that will be 143 centimeter. Okay, so have you understood this question? That was a good question, and I think the other questions are not very different, so I will just not tackle it. Just try to solve all the questions. If not, just ask me.